What's good, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Listen up, it is a good day if you a Lakers fan. If you a Lakers fan, if you're not a Lakers fan and you a Mavs fan right now, you might as well just go back to sleep and hope that you wake up in an alternate reality at this point in time, because it's just it ain't your day. But we got some super easy A details to talk about, and I'm sure that you guys have probably already seen this by now, but for me, I haven't. So I definitely want to see what Gogeta and Janemba is actually doing. But listen up, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, sub up and turn on notifications. That way you get notified when we go live and also put up more videos, because you don't want to miss anything. We still do have a live stream planned the 8th for the part 2 anniversary LRs. You know, by the way, before we get into everything else, if y'all give us another day to download and y'all accidentally leak up other 2 units, do not come after the community at that point, because you've had a lot of like fumbles here lately, Dokkan, with y'all's data downloads and stuff like that. Don't come after us and act like it's our fault if you do it. Like, this is just a warning, because if it's there, then people are gonna see it and talk about it. Like, you're gonna have to chill out, bro. You're gonna have to chill out when it's your fault. So let's talk about this, because we got the Dokkan Chronicles updated stages, and then also the 10th anniversary stages as well too. I'm gonna assume we might see a spike in difficulty in these, because going back at them, like, they kind of weren't that difficult at all. And I even said it in the stream when we were doing it, I was like, oh, I thought this was gonna be harder, and it wasn't harder. So I didn't necessarily like that. Now let's go over and see these super easy A details. You know what? Let's start with Janemba. I'm gonna leave Gogeta for last. So, Super Easy A Int Janemba. Super Janemba, excuse me. Basic effects. Key +2, attack and defense 200%, guards all attacks, high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attacks. I mean, just for his base right off the bat, that's not bad. The 200%, I love how that's getting a lot more common, like, as like the base stats. That's kind of like where we are right now. Like, I feel like anything that's like over maybe like 300 and like basic stats effects is crazy. Like 250 is like, oh, but like I feel like 200 is pretty much like sort of like that standard at that point, and then they add on the bustedness after. So like I said, a basic effect of anything over 250 is probably going to be like really good. That's like the base start of it, like, oh, okay, this unit's going to be different than the other one. So with Super Janemba right there, I already like that. His high chance is going to help out a lot more, especially on movie villains and stuff like that. But until attacking, chance to evade enemies attacks +20%. Wow. So all right, so that's really good for the first slot. Like, that's actually really good for the first slot. When collecting key spears, if this character is placed at first or third in the turn. Okay, wow, really? No second? Okay, interesting. Chance to evade enemies attacks okay. So you already have a high chance of doing it, and then you're adding another 20%, another 40% when collecting key spears. On top of that, your guard and attacks, okay, and he gets key +2 and defense 40% for all allies. When receiving an attack, so okay, so if you get hit with it, right, a slim chance that you do after all of those, you know, evading that you're going to be doing. If you somehow get hit, another attack and defense 100%. That's just not like in that turn. That's just for every attack received or evaded, attack 50% up to a 200%. After evading an enemy attack, launches an additional super attack for 4 turns. Holy shit, we have got to a point where I have to stop and like, oh, that's really good in my head. And good Lord, I'm keeping all those edits in, because like, that's just truly where we're at right now, where I'm just like, damn, like a year or 2 ago or 3 years ago, like I would have been like, this would have been like a fan-made card that would have been like, no, it ain't never gonna happen. They're never gonna do that. And here we are. When facing a super class enemy, defense 200%. Like, I mean, damn. Attacks effective against all types. Like, seriously, when facing extreme, you get 100% defense and a great chance of attacks being effective against all types. Like, I know we've been like hollering about like, villains need more help. Villain needs more help. Villains. This unit is crazy dumb. Like, I hate when I look at this and I see somebody like, oh, that's mid, and then they get it in the game and they're like, shit, this is broken. And I'm like, yeah, it is fucking broken. Like, all you gotta do is read that shit. I'm expecting more from Gogeta, but we're gonna see, because he was the original like busted fucking unit. He literally was the original game changer. So let's see how this man's is gonna be with this basic effect. Yeah, key +2. Yeah, attack and defense 200% standard at this point. Attacks effective against all types. High chance to perform a crit hit. Damn. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance to become a... Oh, hold on. I'm looking at almost 3 right off the bat just for the basic. Hold on. Attack and defense 100% when attacking. When collecting key spears, if this character is in the second or third. Okay, that's good that they like, hey, second or third. He ain't going to be the number 1 slot. We all know who that's probably going to be in the part 2. Yo, slot 1. So don't look at him as a slot 1 right now. All right. I see what y'all doing. Launch an additional attack. Bitch, you do. Key +2 and attack 40% for all allies. For every rainbow key spear obtained, attack and defense 50%. Oh, no. Hold on. They hold on. They giving Super Gogeta every rainbow. I mean, yeah, you cap out at 5, so that's 250%. That's still a whole lot of fucking attack and defense that you just getting on key spears, bruh. Chance to perform a crit hit plus 10%. That part 2 super easy A of tech perfect cell is legit. If we legit get him for a super easy A for part 2, do you know how absolutely broken this fucking nuker is gonna be? Bro, I swear, if I see anything over 50% for sale, just key spears, if it's like 70% with, or dare I say 100, which I doubt it, but I mean, he's a nuker. Like, boy, don't play with me. That's like flashes of like part 2. For every attack performed defense plus 50% up to 200%. Damage reduction rate 10% up to 30% within the same. Oh, dude, what the fuck? He's gonna be good. Oh yeah. As a second or third attack. Yeah. Dude, this dude is crazy. When there's a super class enemy, attack 77%, great chance to guard all attacks. And when there's extreme class enemy, attack and defense 77%, performs a crit hit, guards all, performs a crit hit each and every time. When I'm looking at what, four super attacks possible? If he's like 50s or 60 millions and he's critting, like, just say best case scenario, I'm low balling him, which I hope I am, because I think he might be raising attack and defense if I'm not mistaken or so. But if I'm just low balling it, that's shit. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. In terms of like the better usage card, it's gonna be Janemba again. Not because Gogeta's like in terms is gonna be weaker. I just feel like that, like, if he legitly is getting 90% evasion, he's probably going to be the better unit down the line, and it's not even close on that one, because eventually, like, Gogeta will probably start to fizzle out on damage the longer we go into Dokkan like it was beforehand, and people were still using Janemba because he could dodge. Like, it's probably going to be laid out the same exact way, because a 90% dodge, like, if you can not get hit and still do decent damage, and which I think Janemba is going to be doing quite a bit of damage himself. I personally do. Gogeta's definitely hitting a lot harder, especially with them guaranteed crits on extreme guarantee, bruh. Janemba stock going crazy. So's Gogeta, but like, and I'm just saying this now because we really know what part 2 Dokkan Fest is. We know, like, if that unit is, again, say Vegeta, and they have a tag exchange, and Gogeta is like, I mean, if we're looking at Gogeta, if we're looking at Vegeta right now, and we're like, I mean, we're going to be looking at Gogeta like, like it's just going to be you and somebody else, like, on across the damn street, looking at each other like that. Like, that's what's going to happen. That's nutty, bro. And I'm not even, like I said, I just want to peep the rainbow key spirits obtained, because even with Cell, they could legitly still go him getting his key spears and be like, oh, if it's tech, then he gets more, because he's going to be probably changing the tech's key spears and stuff like that. He's probably going to be an orb changer as well too if he's nuking. Like, he's going to be fucking stupid, like, is what I'm saying. Like, just prepare for him to be stupid as fuck. Like, he's the first nuker in the game, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he was the first Dokkan Fest. It was either him, because I know Piccolo was in Dokkan Fest. He was just a featured unit when I pulled the physical one, but regardless of the tangent I'm going on right now, is literally like craziness is still coming to all of us. But these units are dummy wild. Like I'm low. I know I'm probably low balling with the 50s if I'm somehow right and Gogeta is somewhere around like the 56 or 57 million, and Janemba is probably somewhere around like the 40s. That's still crazy from where they were beforehand. That massive jump is literally insane. And like I said, with 90% fucking evasion on Janemba, that's just stupid. And guarding. And are again having a crap ton of defense himself. Like, and launch an additional super attack. Like, this, I gotta stop talking about it because they're all broken. They're all absolutely, well, I won't say broken, but they're all absolutely insane units. These super easy A's are cooking. They're cooking with the super easy A's in my opinion. But let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about these units and who you think is going to be better, which I think we all can probably say Janemba is probably going to be better in the long run. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But other than that, have an awesome day/night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace. Laker fan, baby. Lakers.